Wow, that really escalated quickly, didn't it? So, what I want to do here with this video quickly is go over what we're doing in our office regarding the COVID-19 issue. Your health and the health of the community is our utmost concern. And, we want to know that we're taking all the recommended and necessary steps to ensure your health and safety in our office. And so our office gets cleaned on a regular basis, but we're taking some additional steps, which include we're going to be cleaning all surfaces before, during, and after each shift. That includes, tabletops, tables, um, door handles, all that stuff throughout the day. We're also going to be sanitizing, hands, the headpieces, hand rests, the tables, the traction equipment, the power plates between each patient. We're going to be changing our schedule slightly to support the whole social distancing thing, where we're going to spread it out to keep less people in the office at one point in time. So just be mindful of that. We might add time to the schedule to accommodate that, whether we start earlier, stay later, work through lunch, that kind of thing, add a Tuesday morning maybe, that kind of stuff if it's necessary. But we want to try to support social distancing too. I had a few conversations with patients already today about what we're doing. We've removed toys from like the waiting room area too, and it just makes sense. Um, the if you are sick, if you're feeling ill, we want you to call ahead so we can decide, how we're going to accommodate that, whether or not it's sequester that patient if we see him in the office to a room at a time when nobody else is here, or if we just have him rescheduled for a few weeks out when you're better. But call ahead first. The uh, the the conundrum with all of this is that the chiropractic care does have an effect on your health, but because of the severe nature of this issue, we have to be cautious about what we do. And so I want to give you a few, end this on a positive note, right? This whole thing's positive, but I want to end this with some tips if you don't already know this stuff you can do on your own, in terms of like help your body, in terms of building an immune system and having a healthy response to this is, first off, getting adequate sleep. Even in my sleep lecture, you've kind of seen some of our suggestions for sleep, but 7 to 8 hours sleep a night. Maybe I'll post another little bit of info about sleep here in case you didn't make our sleep lecture. Drink enough water every day. Getting hydrated is really important. The general rule, 8 ounces a day, right? More specific rules for men, it's like 15.5 cups a day, and women, it's 11.5 cups a day. A little more specific info besides 8 ounces. Proper nutrition is really important. Eating healthy, exercise is still really important, but maybe avoid the gyms. Supplements that you should be taking if you're not already. Look at what's on your multivitamin if you're taking one and see what the amounts are. But vitamin C, from what I've seen recommendations from like some government agencies or some agencies, is 500 to 1,000 milligrams a day. I've also read though, but when you get to that 500,000 range and up, some people experience some gastric discomfort, maybe even diarrhea. It's not like a serious condition, but it's one of these little kind of effects that C can have after a certain amount in some people. I've recommended it between 250 and 500, but the 500 number for sure I think is okay. Vitamin D is real important, right? So we talk about like things like between 2,000 and 4,000 IUs a day. I'm taking 5 right now, but D is really important. Get a good probiotic in your system, or like if you're gonna do it with foods, whole milk kefir is pretty good. Fermented foods are really good sources of probiotics, and then of course omega-3 fatty acids. We carry some stuff in the office. If you're curious about that, we can make some suggestions about what we have in the office or where we can send you to for supplements if you kind of want some sources. The last thing, of course, is this whole idea of getting adjusted, keeping your visits to help keep you healthy. Because there's some good evidence that shows that chiropractic care has an effect on health, especially when we talk about posture stuff that we do, and the research behind that's pretty solid. The things we talk about in the office in terms of like immune health, the evidence is really scant. It's not conclusive. And some of it's anecdotal, but there's some evidence that immune health can be affected by chiropractic care, but it's not exactly all there. So I can't really make those claims. But we can make claims that there's a benefit in the way the brain and body communicate, which can affect health. So like if you want to come in, if you're still coming in, we want to see you. But we want to make sure that you know that we're taking some significant steps to ensure that that your health is protected, that you're safe. And so if you have any questions, call us, and we'll talk. But thanks. I hope this is helpful.